Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I apologize, I've been absent for the last couple weeks or so on posting on this channel. I've been busy with what the title of this video suggests. I ran 31 miles on my 31st birthday on July 16th, but as you can see, we are a few days past that. It's kind of taken me a while to put this video together for a multitude of reasons. Number one being, if any of you out there have ever completed a challenge that you've been working on for weeks, if not months, maybe even years. Once you finish it, there's kind of like a weird sort of post-event, like mini depression that a lot of people can fall under. And it happens to me every single time I do something like this. If there's any challenge I've ever put myself through, coming out on the other end of that, I always fall victim to this sort of like post-event funk. It's really hard to explain, but I'm sure there's a number of people out there that can probably relate to what I'm referring to here. That said, I'm really excited to share this video with you guys and share my adventure of what it was like to run 31 miles on my 31st birthday. I had so many people ask me why I chose to do that. I don't still have a good reason for doing that. I just wanted to present myself something that was outside of my comfort zone, getting into my actual 30s, because turning 30 doesn't really count. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you do, be sure and like and subscribe if you want to see me do more items like this. I did split these 31 miles over the course of several different workouts, including a midnight mile. So I kind of gave myself 24 hours to complete all 31 miles, knowing that I did want to enjoy my birthday. And as you'll see, there were some record-breaking temperatures to consider when running for 31 miles here in South Texas. And I really hope you enjoy what you're about to see. Thanks for clicking. Enjoy my 31 miles on my 31st birthday. So kicking things off with the Midnight Mile is exactly what it sounds like. I rounded up some of my closest homies and we met over at the King William Park to run the Riverwalk Trail up to downtown and back. Of course, we had to kick things off with a shot of Gatorade. Here's
happy birthday, Cody! Happy birthday.
Which we would also use to celebrate the end of the run shortly thereafter.
That's it. That's it. That's a mile. That's a mile. Happy birthday, boy! Love this for us. Birthday.
There we are. The first one is done. It's in the books. It is now 12:40 in the morning on July 16th. Happy birthday to yours truly. The first one is the hardest one and it's done. We'll check in during the next 30.
One nap later.
Happy birthday to me. Celebrating with some oatmeal at 5:30 in the morning. It was just a very quick turnaround from getting home from the Midnight Mile, crashing, and then waking up. And I knew that was gonna be the case, but you know, it's easy to kind of see that on the front end and know that, yeah, that's gonna be a quick turnaround, and then to live through it, it's like, okay, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen, but it still sucks. The plan is to finish this delicious oatmeal concoction, go to the bathroom, and then make my way to the Pearl. That's gonna be base camp for the day. I'll rip through this real quick and get going. Happy birthday. So we made it, we're here at the Pearl, parked underneath this beautiful underpass. It is 6:12 in the morning. Hopefully you can see that, it's kind of bright. It is 6:12, and we're gonna get going. My goal was to be hitting the road by 6:30, so the timing on this is pretty great actually. I'm gonna take some time to stretch. It took a little bit more time to hydrate. And then we're gonna get the show on the road here within like the next 10 minutes. I'm excited. So the reason we chose the Pearl as our base camp for the day is because it's located about 3 miles north of where I live. Let's do this. So the plan here for the first run of the day was to head back down towards my house with taking the scenic route through downtown to add some extra miles, past my house and go down the Mission Reach Trail for a little while before turning around heading back north towards the Pearl to give me anywhere between 10 to 12 miles for the first run of the day. And holy smokes, was it so nice just being out this early in the morning before the sun came out. Just after 7 a.m. and we're about 3.3 miles into this. It's been nothing but incredible so far, as far as, you know, it's humid, but the temperature's not too bad, and it's just really nice kind of being out and about downtown, really before the rest of the city is up. There's just something really satisfying about being out super early and just enjoying the sights as the sun's coming up. We got to take advantage of this while we can, because it's only going to get hotter and hotter, and today actually might be breaking some records for hottest day in San Antonio for July 16th.
Happy Sunday, everyone. We are going to have another record challenging day today. We'll be up to 104 this afternoon. That's likely going to beat a record set back in 1989. So 34-year-old record likely smashed today.
It's my gift to the city of San Antonio. It's record-breaking temperatures, so gotta keep at it. Now, escaping the heat would be a theme throughout this entire day because, as the old adage goes, it's not the heat, it's the humidity that gets you. And in South Texas, those are words to live by because I am absolutely already drenched in sweat by this point during the day as I'm running by some of the iconic landmarks of the city. And at times not paying any attention to where I'm going and running myself into little obstacles. But I kept a steady course all the way through Southtown and the turnaround point on the Mission Reach Trail just south of my apartment. Okay, I've made it all the way back into my neighborhood. We are at 6.46 miles. Took the scenic detour here through downtown. Loved it, but we're gonna go back to the Pearl. That'll give us roughly about 10 miles or so. Gonna get a little treat, change, and maybe changing is part of the treat actually. Yeah, either way, I'm still feeling good. Going strong, going solid. Pretty good start. I'm gonna take a little breather stretch. We're at 10.85. It is 8:32 in the morning, so kind of getting up on time a little bit. So we're gonna make this kind of a quick little pit stop. I fear maybe I started a little late because weather, I mean, it's not terrible now. It's about 84 degrees, but it's only getting worse. I'm already feeling it. Everything is just soaked. Everything's drenched. The shirt is just caked in sweat. But even this is just absolutely drenched in sweat. Look at this. This maybe a little tough to tell. And I could probably wring out the sweat that's in this. Yep. That's disgusting. I mean, so far so good otherwise. You know, my feet are feeling good, knock on wood. I've run into a couple friends I haven't seen in a while, so shout out. So far, not a whole lot of complaints other than the humidity. I'm gonna go take a moment and get an iced coffee and a ice cold water and maybe a macaroon. I'm feeling it. It's the beauty about running long distance is like all the treats. I mean, food and drink never tasted better. Cheers. The only thing that keeps me going in life with these little treats. And that absolutely hit the spot. It was my first caffeine of the day. It was really needed. I feel like I have a second wind, even though I'm definitely feeling it in the knees a little bit this time. Like mentally, feeling sharp. Physically, a little fatigue setting in, but I think it's more important to be better up here than it is physically to get through the middle and the final third of this. Still feeling good, feeling good.
A few moments later.
I just made the fatal mistake of getting my socks wet. And not just wet, like drenched. So, all right. I did bring a change of socks. I brought like 2 or 3 in fact, but not really anywhere near my car, like 3 miles away. So we're gonna see how that holds up. Now this section right here was far and away my favorite part of all the miles that I would run today. I had actually never visited the Japanese tea garden in San Antonio before today, and this is something that I kind of stumbled upon as I was making my way up through Brackenridge Park and towards the San Antonio Zoo. It's wild to me because this is a place that I've been wanting to visit for years since I moved to San Antonio at the beginning of 2020, and for whatever reason I just have yet to visit it. And so to run through it on today of all days when I needed as much inspiration to keep going as I could, this was definitely the recharge and tranquility that I needed. Passing through the tea garden just gave me such a boost of mental clarity and focus to keep pushing through Brackenridge Park before eventually I would hit a wall of exhaustion and heat. I'm here with my homie. His name's George. Why not? It's legitimately getting hot out here. So I'm looking for a gas station. I need something cold for sure. It's getting hot quick. So just trying to put these miles in as quickly as we can. I'm feeling it for sure. Did not budget my time very well. I definitely thought it would be further along than I am right now. I'm a little discouraged, and I think that the heat is playing a large factor in that. I mean, it's hot out here. It's just super muggy. Smart purchase, the smart water. And I'm headed back to the car right now, ultimately, to change again, take another quick stretch and rest,
and head a different direction from there. Ooh. What up, you beaut? Good to see you.
Now we got some biscuits.
Love that. That looks tasty. Cheers, buddy.
What are we cheersing?
Just to food or whatever. Cheers.
Boy, this was a bad day to be a beer if your name is Cody. Because after lunch, I realized I was less than 10 miles away from finishing this goal of running 31 miles in 24 hours for my 31st birthday. And I figured at this point, it was actually time to enjoy it for just a little bit. And this was absolutely the highlight point for my birthday. I don't remember the last time that I've seen a baseball game on my birthday. It was a long time coming, and so it was very fitting that the San Antonio Missions would humble me by taking an L on my birthday.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Now at this point, motivation was at an all-time low as I found it almost impossible to drag myself out of bed. I had my cat on my lap and Dragon Ball Z on the TV, and it was really difficult to pull myself out of that. But I knew that after a few hours of that, I had to suck it up, get out there, and finish what I had started. Now these final 9 miles took so much out of me because I'm doing something here that I absolutely hate, which is running long distances inside on a treadmill, because I feel like I'm going absolutely nowhere when I'm on a treadmill. And so it just lets my mind wander into all kinds of different things. So here I am thinking about food and thinking about sleeping and thinking about literally anything other than running for a while. Fortunately, there were a ton of TVs in this gym and I got to see one of my current baseball heroes perform on Sunday Night Baseball.
5 home runs in the game for the Astros, and Ohtani rips one to center field. That one is to the wall. Shohei has left the building. That's what the fans came to see. Shohei Ohtani's 34th of the year.
That's it. That's it. That's 31. That's 31 right there. We just hit it. All we needed was 2.85, which is the final treadmill workout. There was 3 total, because I accidentally hit the emergency button twice. So that's it. That's it. We did it. We got it. Done. Well, we just hit 31. That was it. Shout out to Fitness Connection here on the south side for being really the only gym in the area that was open on a Sunday for a day pass for a non-member. With that, we knocked out the final 9 miles and change on a treadmill. Not my ideal way to run, but when it's 105 plus degrees outside, it's really the only way to do it. I feel neither empowered nor exhausted, but a secret third thing where I feel both bloated and hungry. And it's a weird kind of hell to be living in right now, because I really want to go eat, but I feel really thirsty and I feel really like bloated and gassy. I'm not really sure how to operate from here, but we'll find a way. It is still the 16th. It is just after 7 p.m. And I guess now really the only thing to do is to celebrate my birthday for real. I may go get some Whataburger first. I think Whataburger might be the move, actually.
Wow, this has just been such a pleasure. I'm such a lucky boy. I can't wait to go home.
It's dinner time!
I sincerely appreciate y'all following along with me on this journey. You're going to see my splits on the screen right here. You can ignore the 1.2 on the Midnight Mile. It was actually 1 mile, obviously, but I forgot to stop the workout at an appropriate time, so it says 1.2. My official mileage on the day was 31.19, and I have so much to be thankful for all 31 of these beautiful years. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. Be sure and drop this video a like, subscribe if you're new here, or if you would like to see me do more of this content for y'all. Appreciate you guys as always, and we will see you in the next video.